Welcome back to the finale of the RETATRUTIDE mini-series that I'm doing to kickstart this channel. If you guys are not familiar, I've been on peptides for close to 3 years now, a multitude of them, and they have genuinely changed my life for the better. And I've created this channel so I can help people understand peptides a lot better than everyone currently does, as I feel like the information a lot of people have right now is nowhere near enough to justify taking any. So, if you are interested in RETATRUTIDE and have not watched any of the previous 4 videos in this series, go watch them after you've watched this one. And yeah, let's do this. So what actually is this thing? You've probably heard a lot of people say it's a triple agonist. Now, what does that mean? It essentially means that it targets 3 systems at once: GIP, GLP-1 and glucagon. So essentially it slows down your digestion and your appetite. It plays into insulin sensitivity and fat metabolism, and it's linked to burning more energy, specifically liver fat. That is a very dumbed down version. That is essentially why it's so much more popular than the other drugs such as Ozempic and Mounjaro. Why is everyone so excited? Pretty much because in 2023, there was a phase 2 trial and the top dose group lost an average of 24.2% of their body fat at 84 weeks. And more recently, over 2,000 people over the span of 80 weeks at a dose of 12 milligrams lost an average of 28.3% of body weight. And at 250 pounds, that's literally 70 pounds or around that, which is crazy. And an amazing thing is that at the higher doses, people saw somewhere around an 81 to an 82% relative reduction in liver fat after just 24 weeks, okay? So this is not some unhealthy substance you're putting into your body like steroids. This is actually helping you reduce the fat inside of your body as well. So it's not just vanity, it is actually making you healthier. Again, this is crazy, but it's one of the biggest liver fat reductions ever recorded for any drug in development. How did people actually take it in the trials? This matters more than people think. Nobody in the trials jumped straight to 12 milligrams a week. That is why you cannot start off at high doses just because you want to waste less time. They started small at 2 milligrams once a week and stepped up every 4 weeks until they hit their target dose. If you do not do this, you are essentially guaranteeing worse side effects, okay? And this isn't a how you should dose it tip. It's a trial protocol detail, okay? This is literally what they did in the trials. So an influencer's opinion on how much you should dose essentially means nothing when compared to this information, because this is actually what they did and how the basis of the drug and how to take it was built, not just guesswork on how you should take it. What are the side effects? Mainly stomach stuff, okay? At 12 milligrams, 40% of people had nausea, 30% of people had diarrhea, 26% of people had constipation, and 25% of people had vomiting. There's also an abnormal skin sensation, a tingling of some sort, that kind of thing. That showed up in 12.5% of people. So, does RETATRUTIDE actually give you abs overnight? Okay, quick myth bust. No, it does not. Okay, you're not gonna wake up the next day having done no effort. You're not even gonna wake up the next, 2 weeks on no effort and wake up with a 6-pack, okay? Unless you pretty much already had one, right? Now, this is going to make it much easier for you to lose weight and get shredded. However, it's not going to require no effort, okay? It's not a replacement for a calorie deficit. No drug builds muscle for you. And it also does not guarantee that you're going to lose no muscle, okay? This is why you need to closely monitor your protein intake and stay consistent with resistance training, okay? This is not a drug where you can stop going to the gym and you'll look amazing. You're just going to wither away. Now, the reality check, okay? The part that actually matters the most. A lot of people are buying RETATRUTIDE, and I know you can't see me, but I just scrunched my fingers because I say RETATRUTIDE loosely. A lot of people are buying what they think is RETATRUTIDE, but it just ends up being, an unidentified powder, which ends up messing them up and giving them insane side effects that no one can possibly predict. So a name on a label does not mean that that is the substance within the vial. You need to be buying from credible sources, and more importantly, when you're taking the peptides, you need to know what you're doing, okay? You need to know how to dose, how to titrate, how to reconstitute, how to change your dosage, and what you're doing based on how your body reacts. So the honest full picture is that RETATRUTIDE might genuinely become a major future treatment for obesity, okay? That is heavily backed up by science. Right now, there are no official guides on how to take it. There is very promising data, very promising trials. However, it is not approved yet. So you need to be careful on where you're getting your information on how to take this drug and any peptides in general. So if you are interested in taking peptides, or you're interested in just even learning more about RETATRUTIDE, click the link in the description. It'll either be a waiting list to the school community or a link to join the school community, as we may have launched by the time this video has posted. Comment any questions you guys may have, and yeah, that is the end to the series that will start this channel. I will not only be talking about RETATRUTIDE, I will be talking about a multitude of peptides, how to reconstitute, everything you could ever ask for about peptides will be on this channel, and even more so in the community. So if you are very serious, join that, and I will see you guys next time. Comment any questions, like and subscribe.